I'm Brian Goodpasture. Was with Walmart for nearly 20 years, all in supply chain, everything from engineering and DC design to DC leadership, on down through transportation optimization and MLM, merchandise logistics management, working with the buyers on optimizing supply chains. And now about a year ago, I left the company and started a company called Pacific Worldwide Distribution and Packaging, which is a 3PL, even more of a supplier for hire, if you will, that gives you access to packaging operations, sourcing, and box moving, pick and pack operations here in North America. Packaging and pack size are important these days because retailers find those things important. With as many SKUs and all the things that exist in the supply chain and in a store today, retailers and even suppliers are looking for ways to increase efficiency. And one of those ways to increase efficiency is to keep product flowing in one direction. And so that one direction, to me, includes manufacturing side or even raw materials all the way through to the shelf. And so for a retailer, the piece they're most interested in is those final two legs. At the distribution center, can the product keep moving? And at the store, can the product keep moving to the shelf and not back to the back room, to the shelf, and to the back room, and to the shelf? And so that's really where the value comes in, and where Walmart specifically, the term they use is pack and a half compliance. And so pack and a half compliance simply means that a package that comes in on the truck, you could fit 1.5 packages onto the shelf. And so with that, to go a step further, when that package that's pack and a half compliant shows up, the reality and the goal is that there's half a package of product on the shelf, and the one package that shows up fits cleanly on the shelf and never has to backtrack to the back room. It can go straight to the shelf, all is well, and the customer can buy the product. Some of the options that exist for meeting this pack and a half compliance, simply the one that would sounds fun but is not as, and I'll throw it out there because it's real, is to get more shelf space. So if you have a box that holds 10 and you have the ability to get 15 units onto the shelf, or to get a second facing because of your sales performance, that is one way, and it's a fabulous way for a supplier to get there. But on the other side, because we all know shelf space is limited, the competition is steep, and the customers really want as many options as they can possibly see and flavors that they can see to buy, then the options that are more realistic are to make a smaller pack. And so if you can only fit 6 on a shelf, then you've got to pull that pack down to 4. And so just for example, the other is, so you can do that all contained within your own supply chain, where you ship a box of 4 as a master carton vendor pack, 4/4 to Walmart. That product moves straight to the store and it goes on the shelf. The other option is break pack within the Walmart or any retailer's facilities, distribution center, where you send them a larger carton and they pull out the inners of 4 and they ship those inners of 4 to the shelf at the store. And even further is to go upstream a bit further and to do the pick and pack, the break pack. Walmart calls it DSDC. Do that operation upstream in your own facility or with a partnered 3PL, and to create a mixed carton that has multiple different items in it in those pack sizes that are requested at the shelf level. And so that pack of 4 of a given SKU, call it a tweezer, is blended with a pack of 4 of a clipper, is blended with a pack of 4 of some scissors, and so all that goes onto the same 4-foot section at the store, but it's all packed inside of the same box to create efficiencies for Walmart or the retailer as they're cross-docking that product to get to the store. So that may sound like an expensive process, and it is if you look at it in a silo. Because if I said, give me the box that you have today and let's pick and pack that box or break pack that box, all we're doing is adding cost to the supply chain. But the value comes when you look at the full end-to-end supply chain, back up all the way to the manufacturing site. And could you build a larger box, call it a box of 160 units in a box, that now we were breaking down into units of 4 as opposed to sending individual boxes of 4 all the way through the supply chain, or because of your store counts, you're sending a 24 24 count box that Walmart or a retailer is breaking into a pack of 4. And so can you go all the way upstream, create efficiencies in your manufacturing sites and in your packaging operations that get you to a point where you can mitigate that cost of getting to pack and half compliance? So trying to find, now that you've kind of seen the operation, you know that you're interested in looking at a pick and pack operation, how do you find someone that has the ability to support a pick and pack operation? And really I would say the answer is similar. If you saw the other video, the answer is similar to how you find a 3PL. You should ask those that you know that may exist in a 3PL or exist in a pick and pack environment. Walmart actually has resources that, Walmart as an example, also has resources that can help guide you through the process of getting into a what they call DSDC environment or a pick and pack environment. I'm sitting here today because I happen to have a pick and pack operation as well, Pacific Worldwide Distribution and Packaging, and so we're also one of the companies that can help you out as you're looking for someone, or we could at least help guide you in what does that mean to a supply chain to go all the way upstream and relook at packaging and what happens to the entire end-to-end supply chain as you're navigating your way through those questions.